Assalamu alaikum class. How are you all? I hope you're enjoying your vacations. Today we are going to cover our unit 5 of our computer book, which is Microsoft Paint. I'm your teacher Hira Ali and I'm going to teach this unit to you, which we are going to start with reading. So let's move to the reading of the unit. So first we are given the definition of what a Microsoft Paint is. Microsoft Paint is a simple drawing application, right? You can draw any kind of shape on the Microsoft Paint. This is the picture of how your format of Microsoft Paint is looked on your computer screen. So Microsoft Paint is a simple drawing application that has been included with all the versions of Microsoft Windows. Right? We know what Microsoft Windows is, which operates our computer, and in application of Microsoft Paint we are given all the options of a Microsoft window. Now you will learn Microsoft Paint. Okay? Now move on to the next page. The first thing is how to start Paint. So for this, the first step is click on the start button. Now the start button will be on the left corner of your screen or at the bottom, right? Look at that one arrow, you can find the button of start here, right? Click on the start button, a list will appear, this kind of list. You can see this, right? Now click on the paint. Paint window opens as shown below. Now you have to find the application of Paint in this list, which is here. You can check your list, and wherever Paint is written, that is your application, and when you will click it, a screen will appear like this. Okay. Now move on to the next page, that is how to insert an image. Now you want to add an image on your Microsoft Paint window. Okay. Now move on to the steps how we can insert an image. For this, the first step is click on the down arrow. A list appears. Now check the one arrow where one is written. You can find a down arrow here. With that you can click on that and you will get a list. So a list just like this will appear on your screens. Now the second step is click on paste from. So you can find two options here in the list, paste and paste from. You can find this on your book, right? So you have to click on paste from. A dialog box will open on the screen. Now the dialog box will look like this. Okay, it will open on your screen when you will click on paste from. Third step will be click on picture. You will find a list here. Okay, you have to find the option with pictures. When you will click on it, then you will follow the fourth step, which is click and select the picture you want to insert. Now you will get enough pictures stored in your computers here in this dialog box. When you will click on the pictures, you will find pictures here. So you have to click and select a picture just like this one. You can follow the arrows with numbers, okay, for each step. Now the fifth step is click on the open button. The selected picture will open on the screen as shown on the next page. When you will have two buttons here. One is open, second is cancel. Now if you want to open this picture, you have to click on this button which has this option open. When you will click on it, you will get a picture like this. Now the next topic is how to change the view of the screen. We can see the picture is very zoomed in and very big on our screen, and it is not fitting very well. So we have to change its view. We will see the steps forward. So first step is to reduce the view of the image. Bring your pointer on the bar, which is here on the right corner of your screen, and then drag it to the point where the dotted arrow comes to an end. This is the dotted arrow which is leading to the minus icon. Your plus icon will increase the picture size and your minus icon will decrease the picture size. You have to take your cursor to this point and drag it to the minus icon. When you will do this, second step will happen, the image will be reduced now. When you will drag your pointer to the minus icon, your image size will started reducing. So the third step is to enlarge the view of the image. Bring your pointer on the bar and then drag it to the point where the dotted arrow comes to an end. Now look at the second picture. Here if you want to increase the size of the picture, now you have decreased it, but if you want to increase it, you have to take this pointer to the positive icon where the plus icon is there. You have to take this point to this icon. Your picture size will start increasing. Now the next page is how to use the curve tool. You have to create a curve on your screen. For this you have to follow certain steps. First step is click on the curve tool, which is here. You can find all kind of shapes in this bar, and where one is written, and you will find a curve like tool here. You have to click this kind of tool. Okay. After that click on size, a list appears. Then you will find the option of size just beside that, and when you will click on the down arrow of this option, you will find this list. It will have different sizes. Okay. Click on the line width icon. Now you have different line widths of different sizes. You have to choose one according to your preference. Now again moving on to the fourth step, click on the color you want to use. Beside this you will find a color bar where you can find any kind of color. You have to choose one according to your choice. So choose one color from here and then move on to the fifth step. Bring your pointer on the page and then drag it to the point where the dotted arrow comes to an end. Now you can see that this kind of pointer will appear on your screen. Okay, cursor will change into this kind of pointer. You have to click on your mouse button and drag the pointer as far as you want to create a curve. When you will start dragging it down, a line will appear just like this. Okay, moving on to the step 6, you can see a line will be drawn just like this. When you will drag your mouse down, you will create a line like this. Now how this will be changed into a curve, we will see on the next page. Now the topic is how to use the curve tool. Continued means we are going to create a curve with the help of all these steps we have read earlier. Okay, here the first step is bring your mouse pointer on the line and then drag the pointer to the point where the dotted arrow comes to an end. So you can see this pointer. Again, this pointer is just like the last one we have seen on the previous page. You have to point it in the middle of the line. Okay, just where the one arrow is pointing it, you have to point it here. Then click on the mouse button and drag the mouse to further into the screen, just like this line, this dotted line. Next step is a curve appears in the line. Now you can see when you drag your mouse to this, according to this line, a curve will appear like this. Okay, it's very simple. After creating a curve, we will see on the next page how to add a text box. It's very simple. Move on to the first step. Click on the home tab, which is here. You can find the first step here. Then click on the text icon. Text icon is here. You can find this box. There are several icons here, and where A is written, this is your text icon. Okay. Now the third step is bring your mouse pointer on the page and then drag the mouse to draw a text box. Now you will have your cursor changed into this icon. So you have to click your mouse and drag it just like this. This line is showing. Okay, you have to drag it like this. When you will do this, a text box appears on the page just like this. Okay, you will have this box on your screen where you can write anything. Now move on to the next page. Our next topic is how to enter text. Here you need to read these steps. To enter text, click on the color for text. First you have to choose the color of your text. Again you will find a color bar like this here, where from where you can choose one color of your preference to change your color of your fonts according to your choice. Then type I love my country in the text box. You can use your keyboard to type these letters, and when you will type these letters, the text will appear just like this on your screens. The text you type will appear where the insertion point flashes in the text box. You can find this insertion point, and where will it be? You can find this text. Okay. This is the text you have typed, okay, and it is in the same color you have chosen from this color bar, okay. Now move on to the next page. How to change the font size. Now we have this written text and we want to change its size. Let's see how we can do this. First step is to select the entire text in the text box. For this you can press Ctrl plus A keys on your keyboard. When you will press Ctrl plus A, both keys at once, your text will turn into this color. It means your text is selected, okay. Now click on the down arrow, a list of font sizes will appear. This is the down arrow you have to click. Here you will find the numbers of the font sizes and you have to choose one according to your preference. The greater the number is, the more the size will increase, okay. Click on the font size you want to use. Now the font size will be changed as shown below. When you will choose a number, the font size will be changed into according to that size of that number, okay, or text size is changed here. Now move on to the next page. Next is how to change the font style. Now we have this written format here and we want to change its style. Let's see how we can do this. To select the entire text in the text box, press Ctrl plus A keys on your keyboard. Again, to select the text you have to press Ctrl plus A keys at once, both at once. Then second is click on the down arrow, a list of fonts will appear. This is the down arrow you have to choose and this is the list you will receive. There are several kinds of font sizes and font styles, so you have to choose one according to your choice. Click on the font you want to use. Now the fourth step is the font will be changed as shown below. When you will choose a font style from here, your fonts will be changed. On next page you can find how to change the text appearance. That was font style. Now we have to change its appearance. For appearance, we will see what we can find. First step is to select the entire text in the text box. Press Ctrl plus A keys on your keyboard. Again you have to select the entire text. For that you have to press both the keys at once, Ctrl plus A. Then when your text will be selected, you have to move on to the next step. That is, click on the icons of bold, italic and underline. Now you can find these three icons here. The first one, B, is for bold, that I is for italic and that U is for underline. It means you can change the appearance of the text according to these three icons. Yeah, when you will click on all these three icons, the appearance of your text will be changed. To unselect the text box, click on the page. Now you want to remove this color from your text and you want to unselect it. You have to click your mouse or your cursor anywhere on your screen other than your text. The appearance of the text will be changed as shown below. Now you can see it is changed into italics, underlined and bold. So through these steps you can change the appearance of your text. Now moving on to the next page, that is how to copy and paste. Okay. For this, let's read the steps. To select the text or object, click on the select icon. Now we have to find the select icon on this bar. In this bar, you can find the select icon here. Okay, where one is written. Select the click on that button. Select the area of the text or the object. When you will click on this, pointer, this kind of pointer will appear on your screen. Your cursor will be changed into this kind of pointer. You have to drag your mouse while clicking it according to this line format. When you will do this, a box will appear around your text. The text or object will be selected as shown below. Look at that second picture. You can see the box surrounding your text. This is how your text will be selected. Click on the copy. The copy option you can find in the upper bar where 4 is written. First option is cut, second is copy. You have to click on copy. Okay, see more on the next page. Now again the topic is how to copy and paste, continued, because we have to learn how to paste it as well. First step is to paste the text on the page. Click on the paste. Now paste option is just beside copy option. You can find the paste option here where one arrow is there. Okay, the next step is the copied text will be pasted on the page as shown below. Now you will have two as it is copy pasted text like the first one, right? You have copied it and you have pasted it here. Okay. So students, we have learned a lot in this unit and I hope that you will revise it again and again.